ladies and gentlemen, everybody, hello. It's me, Bradley, again. Welcome to Let's Play 5, Jak And Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Folks, we are playing Jak And Daxter. We're playing TPL in a very interesting way. I want to talk about this before we actually get into the game. We'll let the music ride out a little bit too, just a little bit. We are playing Jak And Daxter on a PC port. If you are not familiar with the project OpenGoal, it is a decompiler that takes and rewrites the code, the source engine, the engine of Jak And Daxter, the Jak And Daxter games specifically, which is called Goal, and rewrites them to be executed via PC, basically. To dumb it down, it is a PC port of Jak And Daxter to the using a decompiler. Very technical stuff. The way setting this up was insane. Let's just say I have a PS3. I don't know. It's sometimes in shot. If you have seen a stream, you probably can see it in the background. I have a PS3 that's a little special, that is able to read PS2 games, and it's also able to dump those PS2 games off of the disc onto the console itself or onto a USB stick. And what I did was I took my very legitimate copy. I mean, you saw it in the Let's Play announcement if you saw that. I highly recommend you go watch it. It's a cute little skit. I have a copy of Jak and I actually used my copy, put it in there, dumped it onto a USB drive, put that USB drive into my PC, opened OpenGoal, and that's how we got here. Yeah, very crazy, very insane. I did play. I had to play just a little bit of the game. We're gonna overwrite my old save data. All I did was literally go through the first area of the game and then explore the first hub world of the game. If you aren't familiar, we're gonna overwrite that. It's right here. I'll go over a little bit more as we after the cutscenes, because I want to listen to these cutscenes again. So. And I'm gonna enable subtitles.
That my father and my
father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? Okay, I'll shut up.
What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The
plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. I love that line.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey, Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Ooh, ooh. I love the Misty Island music. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Continue your search
for artifacts in eco.
possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village.
Goal's
Attack
voice.
them in due time.
I always thought it was funny that in these cutscenes
What are
on
we
Misty
doing here
Island, you can
anyways, Jack?
see
This place
each
gives me the
individual like
creeps.
thing that's there when you actually go to Misty Island. Like, not in cutscene. I think it's hilarious.
Huh? Oh,
Bwah,
stupid
bwah,
precursor
bwah,
junk.
bwah, bwah, bwah.
Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go?
Why did they build this crap?
Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble!
Here it comes. Boom! I love the that's like the exact sound from Crash Bandicoot, which is another Naughty Dog game.
I told you we shouldn't have come here,
And you listened?
What?
What?
Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm not fine. Oh.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was.
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And Daxter, you
finally took a much-needed bath.
But in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides,
It is.
I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage.
Gol
But he lives
Acheron.
far to
The
the, north. Far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
You could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that
I call
right,
that the
Dad?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer.
Brave
You two
adventurer,
couldn't
at
find your
least.
way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Here we go. Okay. Few things before as
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
no, we don't need the what's it called for those. I wanted to say that if we do, if I do plan on playing the games subsequent to this, I would love to play Jak 2 and Jak 3.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and
Quit
some of the villagers will give you
yapping.
a power cell in exchange.
Anyway, and those are supported through Open Goal, and I do have legitimate copies of those, and I would love to play. when I do play Jak 2 and Jak 3, do not expect me to go any other place other than Open Goal to play these games. Doesn't this look beautiful? I do have a HD like texture pack on, and by that, like, somebody has went through and like re-resolutionized, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's upscaled, that's the word. I'm smart. Upscaled all of the textures in the game, so it looks beautiful because of the texture pack I applied. It's so nice. Yeah, we get Akira. So yeah, I did want to play this with a there's a program called what does it say? Okay, oh, this is autosave. Yeah, we're fine. A few things to know. Please, I'm sorry if it gets a little too annoying. Hold on. Let me just have Kira yap a little bit more. I do apologize for I will get carried away doing Daxter's voice over and over again. That was just something as a child I did. This was my I like if I wasn't like, I have been told by many people, this is a really weird thing to talk about in the middle of Jak and Daxter here. Yeah, we can get power cells. We get it. Anyway, what? I've never heard that noise. I wish I could skip these tutorial bits and pieces. It's actually kind of annoying.
Even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Anyway, I've been told multiple times that I possibly have autism, which really weird to bring out, I know. And I was just never convinced. And then I remembered, like, my infatuation with this game and, like, doing the voices for Daxter and like, just the fact that I've replayed this game over and over and over again. Just, it reminds me that, like, yeah, maybe I do have a little bit of autism. Maybe I am a little autistic. Maybe there is just a possibility that I am autistic, and this game is to prove that point. I don't know. It's funny. It's always been funny to me that, like, Jak and Daxter, the first Jak and Daxter game, made me kind of believe that I had possibly this whole huge, like, infatuation with this game is just a hyperfixation. And a hyperfixation on the character Daxter himself. I'm sorry, but what is not to love about that little orange fuzz bucket? Ugh.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yep. That's all you ever do. Anyway, it might get cringy. I'm sorry. I'll start improvising my own lines. I have a feeling I'm gonna start doing that a few times here. I mean, I've always had an infatuation with this game. It's just all of it. I know it's a very big game for a lot of folks, especially this, like, one specifically. Yes, we get it. It's green eco. I'm surprised this green eco thing wasn't shown up earlier, because duh. I am aiming to 100% this game because I want to see the true ending. I want to see the true ending through. I want to see the true ending through again. I love seeing the like actual ending to this game.
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even
Oh,
higher
I can jump, I can jump, I can jump, I can jump. Anyway, I do plan on 100%ing this game, so I will be going through every area and getting everything. And that's what I feel like we're going to be doing episode to episode is completing full areas before I move on. Besides some bits in the beginning. Clearly Geyser Rock is very short, so I do plan on going somewhere else after this. And that was another thing. I mean, that's just one thing I like in video games. 1 second.
No
Problem.
We got
These are
the
the moves, eh,
Jack?
Jack?
We'd love to stay in chat, Big Green.
Green,
but
whatever.
itching
Itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine.
Itching to get on with our
Adventure
adventures.
away, then. And while you're out
Adventuring. Why don't you make yourself useful?
My darn green eco collectors are clumped
Yeah,
up here.
yeah.
Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
So,
Follow the lamps.
follow the lamps.
Now, all of you,
Get out of here! I fully plan on doing 100%ing areas before I move on to areas, so like episode by episode I feel like. So Geyser Rock, clearly short. I'm gonna be doing Sandover Beach here because Village is like Pay Pig area. Actually, besides the Scout Flies, I will actually come through and get the Scout Flies real quick.
It looks
It's like Scout Flies are always in red boxes. Red boxes. Where is the other? It's over here. Or is it actually in the Fisherman's Hut? It is actually in the Fisherman's Hut. Okay. If I can find the door, goddamn. There we go. I'll just grab the ones that I hear and or see on my way over to Sandover. The other ones will be grabbed when I go to Le Forbidden Jungle. Yeah, no, I think it's cool that open goal is a thing. I will be linking it in the description below. If you have a way of getting a legitimate copy of Jak And Daxter yourself, or by some means have a possibility of getting a copy of Jak And Daxter digitally on your PC, you know, the disc image, if you have a way of doing it, cough cough, nudge nudge, wink wink, you know, if you have magic superpowers like I do with my PlayStation, or you know somebody who has a digital image, disc image of Jak And Daxter that they can send you, or you know, something, I highly recommend open goal. This is a great way to play the game if you have a decent spec PC. Like, I mean, it doesn't really need many requirements because it is just a PS2 game. I love these guys, the little lurker pups. This is like one of like 2 places that the lurker pups actually appear, right? It's here, Spider Catacombs, and like one other place. It's funny. Yeah, no, I just adore this game, and if I apologize if in advance if my reactions and my like mimicking voice lines and shit gets too cringy. I'm gonna be having fun with the game as much as I can. I cannot. Fuck you. Power Cell 1, Sandover Beach, let's go. That's just like get past the snake, I think, if I remember correctly, the name of the egg, not egg, orb. I'm trying to think of things to talk about with this game. This is a huge game to me. Like, Like, memory-wise, I have so many memories of playing this game. I have so much fondness for playing this game. This was and still is something that me and my dad bond over, and I come from a household that's not too, you know, normal. I mean, my parents are divorced, right? I don't really open up about, I haven't really opened up much about this on either channel, but my parents are divorced. I've had a lot of like miscommunication when it comes to talking to my father, because, you know, when he left, when they got divorced and stuff, I felt betrayed, and, you know, you feel those feelings of betrayal and neglect. This is weird to talk about on the channel while playing Jak And Daxter. I promise this has meaning. But the PS2, the PS2 era of games, and the PS2 games that I hold, God Christ almighty, that was loud. I love that I'm just sitting here just going through the motions playing this. This is muscle memory. I'm telling you, this is going to be all muscle memory.
My collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Anyway, the PS2 era and the PS2 games I hold near and dear to my heart is because I have fond memories of before my parents were divorced. My dad would play these games not only for me but with me and show me how to play them, and this game specifically was a huge point in time for me, because it was a game that not only was it easy for me to pick up, but I mean, I like tried to, you know, figure out every little minute detail about this game so I could, you know, have something to talk about with my dad. And because I, you know, in that time where I felt neglected, I tried my best. I did my best to try to make some kind of connection, and this game was it. Jak And Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, was the game for that kind of situation, that time in my life. And it's a huge thing for me. And sweet already, God. And now we got the Flut.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
I will, when I want to. So
We might want to talk to the bird watcher and see if we scrambled that Flut egg.
I will talk to the bird watcher whenever I want to, man. I will. Anyway, this game is a huge part of my life, and I'm excited to be playing it, not only for the channel but just in general. Playing this game in this like kind of style is so much better, because originally I was going to play it on the PS3. I mean, I have everything. I have the ability to, you know, capture my PS3 and play the game, but this just feels to play the game in a new era of, well, like, not in a new era. I'm trying to find the words to say what I want to here. With, you know, all the major upgrades, the game. Seagulls.
Let's buzz them for kicks.
Let's buzz them for kicks. God. I don't know. I'm just this.
All right.
This.
You found all the scout flies in this area.
Thanks, Dax. Playing the game like this with open goal and playing it in like a high resolution, high frame rate. It looks beautiful on capture. It looks, I'm watching, I look over I'm looking at it here and there, and like it just looks so nice on recording. It looks good on my screen. This is gonna be fun. All right. We're almost done with Sandover Beach already, aren't we? Sentinel Beach. I forget it's called Sentinel Beach. My bad. I feel like there's gonna be one we're gonna have to come all the way back here for, and that's the not the Seagull one. Seagull one's gonna be. They're gonna drop. Yeah, they dropped it up here, didn't they? Oh no, that's right. They caused the avalanche. Whoa, avalanche! Let's go check it out. Those birds caused an avalanche.
Wow! They caused an avalanche.
Let's go
check it out.
Let's check it out. That's what it is. Yeah, no, that's just everything about this game. The atmospheric music, the music constantly changing based on time of day and like where you're at in terms of locale is also another really cool thing. There's just so much about this game I highly appreciate that, like, it's crazy to me that we haven't gotten a fifth Jak And Daxter game if we really want to say it. I mean, I personally haven't played what's it called yet? The Lost Frontier. I have means of playing The Lost Frontier and trying it, possibly maybe playing it for the channel, who knows. But it's, I don't know, a lot of people don't consider it the fourth Jak And Daxter game, even though it is supposed to be, but High Impact whatever made it and blah 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 blah.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
I will when I want to. But I don't know. I'm willing to give the game a chance because clearly.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Will do. 1 second. It's just I don't know. I'm not willing to make those kind of.
Thicker than a yak-owl skull, but there must be something that can bust them open.
I'm not willing to make that critical of a judgment about a game that for a game franchise that I've played before that I don't even know if what was supposed to be the fourth game in the franchise is actually even good because I have never played it before. And that's something I'm willing to try is playing Lost Frontier. I've heard it's, very meh, but who knows, That's one thing I'm willing to find out for myself. Okay, so I've got the orbs in the water that I need to get. Also, I can tell you right now, I've been doing research, I've been watching Jak And Daxter videos, I'm back in my Jak And Daxter era, so I remember some things. I might make some movements and some tricks that if you haven't seen before, get ready. Fun fact, the fast movement, I'm doing the fast movement skill where you rapidly tap a button and you swim like incredibly faster. I'm doing it. I found out about this like last year when I did like one of my like 2 playthroughs of this game that I did last year. No, I didn't do 2. I did 1 last year. It's like once a year I go through and play Jak And Daxter. It's much like Vinny from Vine Sauce, he plays Zelda 2 every year. I mean, he does it differently every year, but I'm the pure definition of insanity, and I just play... I play Jak And Daxter 1.
We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again.
Boom. Way before it. It was like, nope, never mind. That's funny. I feel like we can get that eco vent early. I feel like I could do it. Hold on. I gotta collect like all 3 blue eco things over here and then like launch my ass over there. I've done it before. It's pretty neat trick I've done before. Just gotta like collect all my shit, launch. I did it. See? I told you I could do it. Yeah, no, this game, Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts franchise and overall, trying to think of another game franchise. There's a handful. There's a handful of PS2 era games that I still heavily hold dear and talk about with my father. In terms of you know, having things that we talk about and bond over, and this is one that we talk about all the time, just because it's, I guess it's partly my fault. I'm the one who is hyper fixated about this game constantly. So
Good job.
yeah, so we got a birdwatcher lady, and then that's the tower one, so that's probably gonna be the
Now meet me
last.
down here by the
Yeah.
egg.
So we're gonna meet you down over by the egg. Did I pass her? No, I didn't pass her, because yep, trail. The boosted jump I'll never be able to do. That is a maneuver I will never be able to pull off. But there are little bits and bobs here. Did I get all the precursors here? No, I didn't. I can't because of the, yeah.
Oh my! I hope the
I do
boy
love
feels okay.
the subtitles.
Here's the power cell for your valor.
It's a flat. Mama!
No!
Look, isn't that
That's cute.
It thinks you're its mama.
I am
I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh,
Mama.
love at first sight. Ah. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
I think you can soft lock yourself if you don't get the flut. I've always been curious about it because I've just never done it myself, but there are levels later where you need the flut to like maneuver over some things. I'm just curious, like, what happens if you don't get the flut? I know it probably just, oh god, I'm like burping up a storm. That cherry Pepsi is killing me. I'm just curious as to how much the not getting the flut affects that whole ordeal. I know there's more. 138, correct? The rest are, yeah, the rest are on a thing over there. So back to Sandover we go. I guess we can do the little bits and bobs here and there through not Sentinel, Sandover, like getting the rest of the scout flies and stuff. I do plan on doing 45 minutes 45-minute episodes, like I did with every, like because I know it's the more comfortable. It's the most comfortable for us here on the channel. No, I can't believe I'm playing this game. I'm so excited already. Okay, so we got that. Thank you. There are orbs over here all over. I'm gonna get the Yakkows. I'm gonna get the Yakkows now. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna lead the Yak. There's what, 4? Yeah, there's 4 of them. Okay. This will take at least a little bit of my time. Get in there. There we go. I know that there's like an art book or something that like gives canon like where are they now kind of scriptures, and I remember this guy like died a year later after the events of Jak and Daxter, which is insane. Like, he died soon after Jak's adventures. I remember reading something about it recently. There's 5. Come on, get in there. Oh. It is cool that a lot of assets and characters and stuff go reused for Jak 2. I know the Yakkows make an appearance in like a farm area in Haven City in 2. So, I don't know. I just have I hold these games very high. Excuse me. I'm gonna bring the cows back home.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Oh, and by the way, the game recognized...
Well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your troubles.
You can sleep in peace, and then you can also rest in peace. Makes you think, like, maybe he died of, like, insomnia or something? Not insomnia, narcolepsy? Because you can, I think you can pass away from that, right? I don't know. I'm just merely making assumptions here.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Like, I'm clearly just making an assumption, but I mean, hey, wouldn't be like the least of any kind of occurrence. I'm gonna talk to the Oracle here.
Precursor.
Who awakens the Oracle? Wait, one of you has light within. From our time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
I have 218. I'm gonna keep those to go get the lesser power cells from the villagers. Especially my uncle. Gotta see my uncle. There's also a bunch of other... Let me just run back this way real quick. Snatch these. These are not Forbidden Jungle orbs, right? Yeah, these aren't. Yeah, those aren't Forbidden Jungle orbs. These are also Sandover Village orbs. Fun fact. The path leading up to Rock Village has like a shit ton of the Sandover Village ones. That's not the last one. This is the last one right here. For what's it called? There is a scout in here. Snatch him up. That's the last one. Okay, cool. Okay. Daxter's cheesy ass smile. Okay. What the For recognizing my controller as a DualSense, like, right off the bat, that was kind of funky.
Well, hello there, my
dear boy.
You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah.
I see you two are back to make the trade.
Jolly
good.
Jolly
Do
good.
you have the Precursor orbs that we agreed on?
So
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Oh yeah. He offers you another one later, right? Like there's something after you do something you can ask him for another one.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip. I didn't mean to skip that, but I'm gonna. Oracle. Yeah, Mayor.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Mayor's such a weird character. But no, I wanted to mention the whole, like, oh no, I don't want to spoil it. Jack's uncle thing. That's kind of funky, you know? So the mayor asks you to go to the Forbidden Jungle and set something up, and that's what we're gonna do next episode. I feel like there's something else we need to accept for the Forbidden Jungle. No, we talked to him for the Muse. I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. The first episode, folks. I don't think there's... Are you in here? You're not in here, are you? She's not in here. She's in there later. I know that for a fact. That's gonna be it, folks. That's the first episode of Jak and Daxter. And I can't wait to go into the Forbidden Jungle, I think. I think that's exactly what we plan on doing. And we're going to be doing that next time. Next time on Jak and Daxter. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more nostalgic gameplay in a high fidelity, beautiful resolution, beautiful quality, please like and subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live, when I make community posts, when I upload Let's Play episodes, when I upload VOD. Is he playing with one of his bands there? I've never seen that I've never seen that idle animation ever. I kid you not. That's weird. Oh, okay then. Yeah. Anyway, I do a lot here on the channel in terms of gameplay stuff. So if you would like to be notified, push notifications, whatever. One of my favorites here. One of my favorite idle animations. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, if you want to be notified, please go ahead and hit the notification bell, and so you can be notified of everything that I do here on the gameplay channel. I also have a main channel where I do IRL, live action IRL stuff, things that aren't games. Go over there, and I plan on uploading some stuff soon. But yeah, I can't wait to continue this Let's Play. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.